All right, all right, all right. You all know why we're here and what we came to do this year. This is only the beginning of a very long season, but Game 1 means just as much as Game 82. Now, we have some new faces here that I really expect to make an impact for us this season. We've already seen flashes of what they can do for us, but I expect all of you to go out there and execute just like we did in camp. Ain't no more excuses. It's time to get serious. If we play our brand of basketball, there's no telling where this team can go. So get out there, get warm, and let's go win this game.
My first NBA game. Can't believe it's finally here. You work your entire life for something, and then when it's right in front of you, it's almost hard to believe. But I'm ready. And now it's time for me to show everybody I belong. And do my best to represent Harlem.
We've got an electric crowd here at Toronto's Air Canada Centre. Welcome, everybody, to the day we've all been looking forward to. The start of a new NBA season on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And joining us in a bit later from the side. You can feel the energy here in Air Canada Centre. The Raptors looking to please their fans in this Eastern Conference matchup. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. They've got Paul George, LaVoy Allen out there returning. Then it's George Hill, and it's Ellis at the shooting guard position. And the shot. Is good.
Yes, strong move to the basket there. Nice power to get that up and in.
Outside Lowry. They set the pick. Kicks to DeRozan. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. Thing about DeMar DeRozan. Came into the league fairly unpolished. Struggled to handle the ball, created in his own shot, and but sometimes he would create for others too. But he's settled down. You can see the growth.
Yeah, and that's the one thing. You can see the physical talent was there in terms of him playing the 2. The question is, could he make the commitment mentally to become a great player? Well, from what he's done the last few years, I would have to say he's definitely been able to do that.
That's good from DeMar DeRozan.
You know, for the Pacers last season, with Paul George being out for most of the season, they knew it would be a struggle. They would go into lengthy dry spells that made it hard for them to keep pace in the East, in part because they missed Paul George's all-around brilliance and his offense.
Both free throws good from DeRozan. As for those dry spells you mentioned about the Pacers, they had a number of long losing streaks last season.
As a team, they had 4 different losing streaks of 6 or more games, and they got hot at the end. In season-high win streak of 6 to stay playoff relevant. It was just too little, too late compared to their losing streaks earlier in the year.
rookie. Combo, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Terrence Ross comes in for Patrick Patterson. Powell, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Kyle Lowry. And the moment happening right now, folks, and the fulfillment of a lifelong dream, a special individual taking to the hardwood as we'll get to watch the first official NBA appearance from Freak.
You know, he's a great young player and even a better young man. So personally, I couldn't be happier for him. I know he's thinking about the game, but I hope he's able to take a moment to just enjoy this accomplishment.
Well said, and I hope so too. I mean, as a player, you want to stay even keel, but it's almost impossible. I mean, there's just so much that you've gone through to reach this point. It has to be emotional.
Now with Freak Clark, there was a question whether he would stay another year in college. Really was a tough decision for him, but he ended up coming out after his freshman year.
And Kevin, it's really hard to blame a guy like Freak for doing that. I mean, he's clearly NBA ready. And he's putting a lot at risk for every year he stays in school. He could be on the NBA block.
And here we see the debut of Freak, the kid from Harlem. His first time on an NBA floor. And Clark, it's a moment that he's worked very hard to achieve, and his family has got to be proud.
Extremely so, Kevin. It's been a long journey for him, but every level along the way, he's found success. High school phenom, playing for a college championship. He wouldn't better get his kid than anything when it comes to basketball.
And he gets it to go.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Indiana leading. Inside. Stuckey drives inside. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
You know, Dwayne Casey was once a player at Kentucky, took me and hosted me on my recruiting visit at Kentucky back in 1979. Actually got his coaching start at the school as well.
Here's Biombo. The teardrop falls in.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Indiana's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Stuckey right side. Here's Freak. Off target from outside. Toronto, they've gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. Hero with a screen on Stuckey. Stolen by Miles. Now the Pacers moving it up. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And great, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. Here's Powell, following the score by Indiana. Pass to Ross. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know, he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Here's Maldini. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
Yeah, and at this point of the game, you know, some might say, hey, can't we just skip the replay this time around? But you just never know. Yeah,
anything can happen. I mean, they want to get the call right, and the league is taking steps to speed the process with the Replay Review Center in Secaucus queuing up the footage for the officials.
And they've seen enough. The basket will not count. The quarter has come to an end before the shot.
Still important to have a second look at it, Kevin. I mean, the technology's available, so you might as well use it.
Absolutely. And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. It's the Pacers up by 1. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. Well, earlier we sat down with Freak and asked him about playing in his first NBA game.
You know, I've thought about this moment my entire life. Now that it's finally here, the feeling's pretty crazy. But I know it's just the beginning. I got a lot of hard work ahead of me to get to where I want to go, to be the best player and the best teammate I can be. But this is an exciting first step, no doubt.
Clark, you don't see that kind of perspective from most rookies, do you? So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. Indiana trailing here. In the last few years, the Toronto fans have made a strong case for being the loudest in the league. And Greg, you know, the Air Canada Center can sound like a 60,000 capacity. And mark that bucket down, folks. That's the first career basket from Freak.
You know, maybe not the biggest bucket he'll ever score, but it'll always be the first one.
And the first will make it the prettiest one. Well, no matter how he got it, just a fantastic moment in this young man's career and his basketball life.
Pass to Ross. Off the screen. And he dropped that one in. Ross has got 5.
You know, the Raptors were top 5 in attendance last season as well. I mean, fans had plenty to cheer about as the team finished with 27 home wins on the year.
It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. Three-point play chance here. And Indiana making a change here. Isles is checked in.
And the Raptors franchise record for home wins is 30, set back in 07. And you get the feeling with the way the crowd gets into it, that record won't stand much longer.
And it's DeRozan missing.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. So the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Here's Biombo. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Back and forth this first half.
Well, 5 lead changes early on, guys, as we grapple back and forth.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
And Miles kicks the free from deep. It's Biombo with the rebound. Biombo's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Releases from 15. That doesn't go either for DeRozan.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't hit many looks better than that range.
Boy, that's his 2nd foul. He does not want to pick up number 3 here. Best of the game up for sure.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Toronto.
Boy, the 3-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
And also knocking down the mid-range because they're making good decisions with the basketball.
Toronto trailing. 56 seconds left now here in the second. Hero with a screen for Joseph. And the rejection by Mahimi. And that'll... Toronto as it goes out of bounds. Raptors retain possession.
Leader club, these bros be trying to chase me. Come roll with me in my Mercedes.
Here's Joseph.
I tell you what, he has gone stone cold here to start this quarter.
The shot by Carroll, no good. Indiana's gone 1 of 6 from 3-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%. But they've continued to let him fly.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Six seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now here's Joseph. Guarded closer. 17 seconds left to play here in the half. Carroll with a screen for Joseph. 5 to shoot. From about 19 feet, the Pacers pull it in. This, of course, their first chance to take a look at this year's Toronto squad.
Yeah, and a 4-game season series between these two. Both will be looking to set the tone tonight.
Yeah, and as they renew acquaintances, if you're the underdog, you always want to show, hey, we've got something new up our sleeve. It should be fun.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Pacers lead by 1. We'll be back shortly live from the Air Canada Center in downtown Toronto.
I get it 365, 12 months, 24/7. Gotta get it, I need it steady. No one get it.
All right, listen up, everybody. The second half doesn't have to be as close as the first if we pay attention to a couple of things. The first thing is that we've done nice work immediately attacking whenever they forced a turnover. That approach has to stay the same in half number 2 because the points are never going to come any simpler than that. One thing I liked, our passing, getting a lot of assists. Unselfish passing can get us into a nice rhythm, and that's how we get ourselves on a run. The pace of the game, just to bring that up real quick, isn't a huge concern because I think we're suited to play at any speed. But somewhere in the middle...
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now.
They've been ineffective in disrupting Ellis's game. 12 points and 1 rejection in this game, too.
It wasn't a good one, really. One of their highlights of the game, defensively.
Toronto's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Setting the floor for the Raptors. Lowry and DeRozan are the guard tandem. Patterson is the 4 with Valanciunas in the middle. And it's Carroll in at the free throw. George, no good. And what do you have to like out of Valanciunas last season? Improved efficiency. The game really, Clark, seemed to slow down for him.
Yeah, he was the lead a little green. I mean, would make a lot of mistakes, but had excellent tools. So with enthusiasm and hard work, he knew it was just a matter of time with him. All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
And Monte Ellis the bucket on the assist by Hill. 14 points for Monte Ellis.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
6 to shoot. Lowry's got it all tied up down for the Raptors. And so a big win by Toronto in a tight game. They didn't make it easy. But Clark, in the end, everyone satisfied.
Yeah, you know, it looked like for a moment there, the outcome was in doubt. Give him a lot of credit for hanging tough, persevering, and finishing strong.
And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And as the fans file out of the building, it's time to head over to Ernie Johnson.
Have faith in men, put your trust in nobody.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
His control. Your thoughts, Kenny, on
He just gets better with age.
So I had to earn like
the NBA for Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew. I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again soon.
They don't love her, they just love it. How we live, how we live, how we live, how we live, how we live. See, they DJ Khaled. Yeah.